to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Chris.
As Christopher just assured, for obvious reasons, we're taking a look at the second, perhaps final trailer, in our case, for The Flash. So, in our first full trailer since Ezra Miller was Ezra Miller, we found out, yes, it's Flashpoint. Yes, it's a slightly altered timeline.
And yes, this is going to be the one that kind of pretty much changes the DCU.
If you ignore for a fact, there's still like 2 more DC films coming out after this one. But no, we got our first look at Supergirl, Michael Keaton as Batman. Looks like we are going to an alternate timeline where Zod shows up, but instead of it being Superman that stopped him, it's Supergirl instead.
And it's a world that there are no metahumans that pretty much she somehow causes. May
have also kind of teased Reverse Flash or Zoom perhaps.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm psyched to see this, regardless of the bullshit Ezra's done. You saw that parody poster I gave you? It's like, what is it? Michael Keaton back as the Batman in The Flash. Also Ezra Miller.
We should barely read anyway. But anyways, let's dive into this, and let's see how crazy we're going to get in this trailer for the official trailer for the second one. Second trailer, official trailer, for The Flash. So here we go.
I lost my parents. That pain made me who I am.
It looks similar to the
I spent a lifetime trying to right the wrongs of the past. As if fighting crime would bring my parents back.
Oh.
You actually did it.
You actually did it. So he's not playing Thomas, he is playing Bruce.
I can't imagine what you've been through. I love you, Mikey. You lost both parents in one day.
Barry! I went back in time to save my parents. But instead, I completely broke the universe. If you went back and changed the past, this world must die. You changed the future.
Do you know what this symbol stands for?
It means hope, right?
I will help you fight Zod.
You want to get nuts?
Say it. Nuts. Say it.
Let's get nuts.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, whoa.
Scars we have make us who we are. We're not meant to go back and fix them. Don't let your tragedy define you. What did you do?
Oh.
No matter what we do, we're not going to be able to fix this. Nobody dies.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Nice. There.
Oh!
You're strapped to your parachutes. And where's yours?
I don't need one. I like that shot right there.
Worlds collide.
Worlds collide. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. I mean, it still looks like a good time. It's still a little hard to ignore the Ezra Miller-shaped elephant in the room.
But ignoring that,
I wish I can like. Okay. I mean, I'll start. We'll start the positive. I'll start the positive. It does look good. It's nice seeing Michael Keaton back in a role he hasn't played in fucking decades. Like. Holy shit. It's great to see them finally bring Supergirl back to a theatrical release of a film. Yeah. After been so long since she's appeared in a film, which is amazing. I love the story they're telling. It's basically their own, of course, obviously their own version of Flashpoint.
Yeah, we know that.
and it's going to be interesting to see how they do their version, because obviously that version was a lot darker, like very much darker than where they're kind of going with this one. This one, they feel like they just bring something back from the DCU to tackle instead, which is a smart move.
Yeah.
I like Barry's suit. It looks like the other Barry has his own version of the DCU version of the Flash suit, which it looks more built.
Well, what it is, it's more, remember, because they borrow Batman's suit for it. That's the thing. So they borrow one of his suits because he can wear something.
Yeah.
Similar, in a similar way.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, it does look like it's going to be a really good time. It sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, see, you're using Batman suit because you see it's over that Batman emblem.
Yeah. It sucks that, like, the first true blue standalone Flash film has to have an asterisk next to it now, you know? And it you know, I don't have, it's like, Ezra shit, let him deal with his shit, but like, damn it, man. Like, I'm going to enjoy this film. I'm going to go to this film. I'm going to enjoy the crap out of it. And then I'm going to forget about it because, like, obviously, James Gunn's resetting everything. So
and it's going to be, don't be wrong, it's going to be a while till we see Flash again. And that's why they're trying to make this as big a thing, because it's a type of thing where it's like, we'll see him again, but, first we got to set up the rest of the universe before we could actually bring him back into this world.
I was talking about a friend with this on, like, Discord, like, what was it, Monday? Well, no, Monday, Friday, and we were chatting, and I brought up, like, I know he's not in it, but it would be cool if just you have Grant Gustin show, which they confirm he isn't in this, but that doesn't mean shit, because remember Andrew Garfield said the same thing, not being in, No Way Home, so, like, we'll wait on that, but, yeah, there's a lot of obvious nods to, like, the fight from the Man of Steel, how Barry gets his powers back in the Flashpoint alternate future. I'm curious to see how much more rough this version of Supergirl is, considering James Gunn's plans for Supergirl.
And we don't even know for sure if she's still going to be playing the same Supergirl. Or are we going to get a fresh one?
Because unfortunately for, like, the MCU, for instance, they confirmed. They confirmed, like, Adam Driver is the one in talks, not John Krasinski, like a lot of people wanted. So, like, we'll have to wait and see on that. And probably it's going to depend on, like, audience response to her as Supergirl. Because I haven't seen her or anything. She was started as a soap opera actress.
And I understand where they're going with it. They want to get a fresh actress, fresh face, just like when they did with Brendan Ruth and stuff like that, when he hired him as Superman. They want to get somebody fresh, so then it's like, hey, we see him, it's like, this is a fresh face, not somebody it's like we already know or anything like that, and like I said, it's just interesting how we're going here. That was a cool shot there, and then there's the chair scene. It's just, and then this scene here looks like they're in the Speed Force.
It does look like they're in the Speed Force.
But the way he's reacting though is like, we have to save everyone, we have to.
But that's the problem, though, and that's what Barry and Flashpoint realizes. You can't save everybody. Which I think
that's where he creates pretty much the Dark Flash, or the Dark Flash. It's because Dark Flash, it's like wanted to save everyone, but he's like he had to understand that sometimes you have to learn to let go.
He ultimately fixes it, but fixing it, he forever changes the future. Like, he's still him, everybody's still themselves, but a lot of stories have taken different paths.
Yeah, look at that shit.
And it wound up coming to New 52, which is one of DC's better runs, like
Sorry, keep going.
Like Batman, Blue Beetle, like Wonder Woman, like a lot of great restarts for it.
Yeah.
Less said about what they did afterwards, the better. But like, I'm looking forward to. I know you're analyzing every moment.
No, especially this moment. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all.
I think it's probably one of Zod's shoulders.
Soldiers. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
Yeah, but not much just to say on that. I mean, I've been talking more in the DC thing than you have. So do you have any?
Because you have a lot of opinion behind what's going on with, more or less behind the scenes. That's the thing. That's what you're looking at. Me, again, I'm just super excited with this overall.
Yeah, Ezra. Okay, let me be clear. Ezra Miller's not going to affect my opinion of what I think of this movie in the long run. You know, much like I don't think Chris Benoit is going to affect like what I think of professional wrestling or like any other controversial star that people used to look up to.
Yeah,
that's what it's going to come down to for me.
For me overall, again, it's the type of thing where, again, that's why I said, that's why they want to push this, because they know after this we have to keep him away for a film for a while, keep Flash out of the picture for a while while we build the universe, and then when the right time, when the time is right, then we could bring Ezra Miller back in. That's why they were pushing for it, because this is the big change that they wanted to push for. And that's why I said, no offense to him. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's like you need to, get rid of him, get rid of him. It's like, if he's trying to better himself, let's see what they can do. Because even then, from there, they could, if it doesn't work out, they have the chance to change it.
Ultimately, only time will tell.
Yeah, that's about it.
Any other additional thoughts before we wrap up?
No, I just wanted to talk more about the trailer itself, though.
Yeah, go ahead, talk.
Never mind. That's what I was just looking at, just trying to break a lot of it down from what we saw here.
Okay,
that's
go ahead.
about it.
Okay, so yeah, they visit Wayne Manor, obviously, and we get. It's interesting the makeup he has on his hands.
I think he's when he's making the costume or something like that. That's what I could think of. I love how the bat wing or it comes down like that. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And then this shot, I'm sitting here trying to say, who could that be? Because it's got the long hair, blonde. I think it's blonde hair, or who knows? But it's like, who is that? Pretty much, that's the question.
Yeah, that is a good point. Who is that?
Because it's like we see all these other characters, but except for who is that person? So, and I love how he brings up the fact how it's like how he lost his parents. Where it's just like everybody thought, oh, he's the Thomas. He's playing Thomas Wayne. It's like, no, he is playing Bruce Wayne. He's just playing a Bruce Wayne in a different multiverse. I love to see how you got to hear from her a little bit, like the connection. Yeah,
it is Ron. We confirmed that it is Ron Livingston now. That's 100% Ron Livingston, playing his father now.
Oh yeah, and then we get to see a bit of the Speed Force, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I love for a fact it's not the blue Dawadi Speed Force from the last DC.
Yeah, we're getting the yellow. Hopefully they can explain a little bit, at least with the yellow lightning compared to with the blue lightning.
I love the visors. The visors are a nice touch.
I know, a nice quick little touch to it and things like that. And just let me see here.
So yeah, I mean, obviously the key point they're gonna focus on for like the climactic act 3 is definitely Zod's invasion of Earth.
Yeah.
But this time with Supergirl helping him instead of Superman. Which I'm curious to see where they go on that front. Is it just one of those? Because we know the story. They ultimately Supergirl got caught in a vortex, like some kind of space vortex. Superman made it to Earth, but so by the time she made it to Earth, while she's older and technically he actually aged older and became the grand superhero everybody knows.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, that part. Yeah.
So I think this Flashpoint, they swap it to where instead she shows up on Earth while he's still stuck in some form of space vortex.
Yeah, it kind of roles reverse type of situation. That's
and he meets the fate he did in Flashpoint, which is he crash lands in the wrong part of Metropolis and ultimately gets captured by the government. Yeah, and she gets ultimately captured by the government in this case. Yeah,
that's all it is here. And I even love his line where it's like we all have to live with the scars that we made. Like that's whether we like it or not.
Ooh, if we bring it to Marvel, it's what they in a glass across the universe, across the Spider-Verse thing. Remember he brought up Uncle Ben. He's like, a lot of us wouldn't be here without Uncle Ben.
That's a good point. It feels like this is where the chair. At this moment, I finally pieced together the chair doesn't work, so she brings him up to. Like, hey, I need more juice. So it's like, I'll bring you up to like where the storm is truly the hardest. See, because it's like, and what did you? She says that line. Like, what did you do? Here, I just finally noticed it's like he's using the grappling hooks to bring them to bash them together.
Oh, god damn it!
And then he comes flying through it. Yeah, I just don't notice. And then that shot, bam, right to his head. And then this where he protecting fly. This is what it looks like when they were trying to save.
Yeah, they're trying to break out Supergirl.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Or at the time, who they thought was just Superman.
Yeah, exactly. That shot there. Yeah, see, this is where it's like he tries. I don't think it works because it's like that's where she goes down. And then that was a pretty cool shot there. Yeah, more of I think that's what it is. It's more of Zod's minions there. I love that. I still love that.
Yeah.
And I love the. I don't know why I just love the ending because it shows all of them who's going to be in it. You know, overall, which is really cool. And then the whole parachute. Wait, don't you have a parachute, bitch? Yes. I love it. And then that shot right there, that classic throwback shot. Yeah. But I'm super psyched. I honestly have to say that I really want to push to see this that weekend that comes out. I really want to push to be able to sit down in a crowd and just hear what people's thoughts, but also just be a part of that reaction with the crowd. Look,
if James Gunn has faith in this film, I'll have faith in this film because he's the guy going to be running everything from this point, from this point forward.
And he's already seen this film already, so
yeah, he's calling it like his favorite one of his favorite comic movies of all time.
So like, yeah, it's like this should be saying something. But
for the man who gave us Dancing John Cena, like, I mean, why not have faith in the guy? So, other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else, when it comes to talking about some DC films, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys' thoughts are on this trailer, the second trailer overall, for The Flash. Are you guys excited? Did you guys spot anything that we missed or did not spot? I mean, a perfect example is like, well, not even that, just who you guys think is that in that one shot when we see all the other bat suits? You know, who's that mysterious character? You know, it's like, who could that be exactly? You know, what do you guys think of everything that's been happening so far? All the teases or drops that they've been leaving in this overall? I mean, just let us know what you guys are most excited about for this film. Put down your thought of our reaction to this trailer. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And of course, you can check out our reaction to the first official trailer for The Flash, the more recent official trailer for The Flash, right here on the channel. But until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And this is a very not so Thomas Wayne filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.